Here we go. I want to talk to everyone today about the most important time of the day. How you start your day is what sets the stage for the rest of the day. And when we wake up in the morning and we turn the news on, or we check social media, or we look at things that cause negative thoughts, that starts a sequence for the day. And that pattern of thinking sets the stage for the entire day. This is something that we don't have enough conversations about because it's so normal to do these kind of things, to wake up in the morning and start a routine where, we take in fear, anxiety, and stress. And then as we take in fear, anxiety, and stress, we then practice that pattern of thinking throughout our day because we're scared. And I think that not having the conversation about perspective is what keeps us in this cycle, keeps us in this pattern of thinking. So the perspective I want to offer you is waking up in the morning and feeling good. I mean, who doesn't want to wake up in the morning and be happy? Like, this is something that I know we all want, but it's a practice and it's something you got to work at to do. And I'll share what I do in my life with you because it's been working very well for me. Is I smile, and it's pretty much the first thing I do when I open my eyes is I smile. There's something inside of a smile that, whether you want it or not, it sets some sort of vibrational frequency inside of you that just sets a tone, and I've never forced a smile, but I practice putting one on. So, because when you wake up in the morning, your brain wants to fire in so many different directions very quickly, whereas if you smile, you center yourself. You just focus, and it allows you to be present. And when you're present, you can then affect the moment. And if you think of the reward of practicing something new, like happiness, like stillness, like being present, the rewards are priceless because it embodies happiness. It embodies kindness. It's connection, it's community, it's unity, it's love. You don't need to buy anything to obtain this stuff. You just need to do a little bit of work. And the work is, once you continue with the practice, it becomes beautiful. It really does, because you're able to see the results. An association I'll give you is if you're exercising, you go to the gym, it's very difficult for the first 2 weeks because you don't see any results. But after a month, you start to see all your hard work pay off. Now, something inside of your mind is much different because it changes the way you feel, rather than the way you look. But the way you feel is the way you look. 2 years ago, if you would have saw my prison photo, good Lord, you would never believe that this guy is the same guy from 2 years ago. That's why I share these kind of things with you, is because I practice them in my own life and I know they work. What I'm talking about is wellness. If you find yourself in a state of fear, anxiety, and stress, the things I talk about can alleviate you from those. I know this kind of stuff works because I alleviated myself from these detriments, and I didn't have to take medication, and I didn't have to pay somebody. I mean, when we're anxious and we're stressed out, our mind is always somewhere else. Like, it's either in the past or in the future, or one of the big ones is in hypotheticals and assumptions. We spend so much time thinking about things we don't know the answer to, and the amount of energy it takes to do that is incredible. And often people are tired all the time because it's their mind that's using all the energy, creating all these scenarios that they have no idea the outcome, and that's very important. So when we set the stage for our mind first thing in the morning on something positive and something that we're grateful for, it really is changing the way you think. And it becomes normal. It becomes a practice, and it's a very beautiful thing to do and to have and to adopt. And if you can practice this in your life, I promise you the rewards are priceless, because who doesn't want freedom? Who doesn't want peace? Who doesn't want love at the center of their being? It's very real, and this doesn't matter where you come from in the world, because all humans feel. And all humans are scared or stressed out or anxious or whatever it may be. It seems to me that we don't want to discover our own power, within us. Like, what true power is. Like, it doesn't come through money or control. This power that I'm talking about is freedom within yourself. And it allows you to navigate life on your own terms with confidence and with kindness and with love, and it's very beautiful. And the practice of this for me began every single morning. And it was a beautiful way to start the day. And I certainly, you know, I'm a human being. I ran into my difficulties just like everyone else, but I didn't give up. I didn't give up. Just like when we're a child, you know, when we're learning to walk, we fall down, but like, I mean, none of us would be walking if we didn't get back up. It's the same thing, but we have to value it in a different way. Just like the rewards of learning to walk teach us to go further in life, this will as well. It's just a different way. And it's a beautiful way. And once you have a clean mind, man, once like you're free from fear, anxiety, and stress in your mind, you don't need to worry about age or looks or anything like that, because how you think is how you feel, and how you feel is how you think. And I believe the two are connected. With everyone looking for acceptance and connection, you got to find it within before you can find it on the out. Another option I can throw at you is put on good music, you know, in the morning. I mean, who doesn't love music, right? Whatever your music may be, put on a good song and vibe out to that in the morning, and practice that. Do that every morning. Don't let the world get you down. You got to just keep moving forward with positivity, and that's how we grow. And if we look to someone else to try and fix us, it doesn't work. It really doesn't work. You've got to do the work for yourself, and the rewards, I promise you, are priceless. I care so much about human beings. I really do. I know that we all have a story, and we all have something to share, and we all have something to give. It's just whether or not we can be present to share. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate you all so much.